Good morning, students. Let's just see the information of the lecture first. Class 8th, subject English, and the book we are reading is Essentials of English Grammar. And the chapter we have today, chapter 11, that's Prepositions. This is lecture number 2. So let's just continue and try to complete this. See other uses of prepositions after third exercise. We completed in the first lecture till third exercise. Now it is time to just go ahead and just read it where these other prepositions are used. So make sure students you concentrate this. You see everyone, whenever we communicate, see I'm talking to you people, I'm using so many prepositions while talking. So these are such prepositions which are used in a day-to-day life in oral as well as written communication. Let's see, first one is about. About is used, it suggests the subject of a conversation or book. यानी कि जब किसी के बारे में हम बात कर रहे होते हैं, suggest means it talks about, किसी के बारे में जब हम बात कर रहे हैं, he told us about his past experience, यानी कि उसने अपने past experience के बारे में बात की हमसे. When means a subject talks about something, there we talk about that, about. It also suggests nearness of some kind. The ball is about to go. Nearness means जब आप किसी भी action के finish होने की बात करते हैं, that action is about to finish. The ball is about to go. The bell is about to go. A bell means like वो कहता है कि घंटी जो है बजने वाली है. About to means का होता है कि जब कोई भी action होने वाला होता है. See the next one, at. It is used in certain special expressions. Now you see there are given some certain expressions which are very important at home, at school, at work, at first, at last, at least, at loss, at all costs, at all, at once. Now you see students, what do we understand by reading these all expressions? At is used with these certain expressions. So you just need to practice a bit. Once you practice, you'll get this. I didn't recognize you at first. At first means कि first meeting में मैंने आपको नहीं पहचाना. I haven't any money at all. कहता है after all, कहता है आखिरकार मेरे पास जो पैसे नहीं है. Besides, let's go to next. Besides, in addition to, I can't do this alone. You'll have to ask someone besides me. Besides me means in addition to का meaning होता है कि इसके अलावा या के अलावा आप हिंदी में जो बात करते हो तो वो यहाँ पर कहता है आई कांट डू दिस अलोन, तुम्हें किसी और से बात करनी चाहिए, मीन्स बिसाइड्स के अलावा. This is what instead of English I'm telling you this in Hindi also. This will help you to implement this practically. The next one is by. It suggests the person or thing that did something. Some paintings by M.F. Hussain are also on display. देखो भाई, it suggests the person or thing that did something. जब किसी ने कोई काम किया हो और उस काम को जब हम अपने शब्दों में explain करते हैं तो what do we do? We explain it by with by. Now see the next sentence. It is used with means of transport. और transport के लिए भी इसको हम लोग use करते हैं. When you talk about the transport, will be going by train, right? By train. So when you talk about the transport, there you use this by. It is also used in these expressions by chance, by heart, by mistake, right? So you just need to make sure this. It is also used in these expressions by chance, by heart, by mistake. So see everyone, this is all what you need to just concentrate on this and need to just have a practice of reading. There you what get okay, these expressions when you talk about, and definitely you use this in your expressions. By chance, by heart, by mistake. आपको गलती होती है तो क्या बोलते हो कि by mistake, right? By day, by night, by the way, one by one, step by step. I found this rare book by chance. Her proficiency in English has been improving day by day. So these are such expressions in which we use right, everyone? So you just need to practice. Let's see the next one. For. It shows purpose. For जो है ना हमेशा purpose के लिए use होता है. First point. Let's go for a cup of coffee. So there is a purpose. Go for going. That's to have a cup of coffee, right? Next one is it shows a general period. We were there for 3 weeks. हम वहां पर 3 सप्ताह के लिए थे. There was a purpose. It is also used in these expressions. For example, now you see again you have got the expressions. These expressions are universal basically. We use these prepositions for these words. Let's see. For example, it talks forever. For के साथ ever लगता है जब आप हमेशा की बात करते हो. For good, for the first time, for the moment, for the time being. This money will be enough for the time being. They have left India for good. When I drank coffee for the first time, I didn't enjoy this. You see, first you need to see the purpose, then you need to see the period of time. Period of time में comparison में since और for का use होता है. Since के comparison में for आता है when you talk about period और since use होता है points के लिए, right? Second one is purpose. When you talk about purpose, there also you use this. The next one is from. It suggests the source of something. I've received a present from my father. Source of something. Source of something जब कोई काम किसी के जरिए हो, किसी से हो, when you talk about that particular source, that source refers from. वो refer करता है from को. जैसे I've received a present from my father. Take a glass from the cupboard. From your story, it is quite clear that you are innocent. So what we understand when you talk about the source of something, you use there from. It is also used in these expressions. Now you see again we have expressions which are universal and certain. From bed to words, from bed to words, from day to day, from memory, from morning till night. The situation in flood affected areas has been going from bad to worse. So what do we understand, children, here in these expressions? We understand that these are going to be used practically. Now you see the next one is in. It suggests the interior of anything. Interior means कि जब आप किसी के अंदर होने की बात करते हो, so वहां पर आप in use करते हो. It was so pleasant to walk in the lawn. यानी lawn के अंदर जो घूमना था, वो बड़ा अच्छा था. Today she is in a cheerful mood. उसका जो mood है ना, वो बड़ा अच्छा है. You talk about internally. It talks about the interior things, internally things. The next, what we find here, it is also used in these expressions. Now you see the expressions here: in love with, in need of, in these circumstances, in fact, in general, in the long run. See, children, these expressions you need to practice. Once you practice these once, twice, or thrice, then it becomes the part of immune system of yours. Then you will be able to use them practically and correct the mistakes. See, the next one is of, OF. That's it suggests belonging. One of these chairs is broken. When it talks about the belonging, कि भाई किसी कोई चीज किसी से belong करती है, that's relating to this. There you use of. This table is made of wood. Relation, belonging, made of wood. Table जो wood की है. That's belonging to wood basically. So there you use of. About pertaining to, he often talks of you. Pertaining to means when you refer someone something very specially. Here you is referred by of. That's what we have used here of. He often talks of you. I've never heard of this. इसके बारे में मैंने नहीं सुना है. So there what happens when you talk about something, especially there also you can refer with of. It variations are there. Some other prepositions can also be used like about, right? some others also, but you just need to concentrate which will be the better one. So let's go to the next. Sorry. It suggests the idea of resting on something. जब कोई चीज किसी के टच में होती है ना तो वहां पर हम ओन यूज करते हैं. I depend on my father's help. Depend on my father's help. Now means depending on something. Resting on something means किसी के ऊपर वो डिपेंड हो रहा है. He wrote an essay on the Indian farmers' problems. Means in उसके ऊपर कुछ लिखा, उसके बारे में कुछ लिखा. This is all about on Indian farmers' problems. It is used. Sorry. She. It is used in these expressions on behalf of. These expressions are universal. You need to understand. On the contrary, on foot, on scale, on the whole, she didn't support me. On the contrary, she criticized everyone that I said, everything that I said. So, see, children, these expressions are to be practiced. The next one is under. It is used to express these expressions. Directly, we have got the expressions here, children. Under discussion, under circumstances, under impression, under treatment, under repair, under the rules, under control. These are certain expressions where we use these. I have always been under the impression that he is a decent person. Under the rules, you cannot get full month's salary. Means when you talk about something within, there you use under. And the expressions you have read it, though you just need to practice a bit so that you can become well versed in this. Now, next is with. It suggests company association. He came back with his whole family. It is used with things we use to do something. These stains can be removed with soap. Wash these vegetables with water. So this is all what we need to understand. With is used where. Next. Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. More than one choice is possible in certain cases. Now you see, children, what I'm going to do, I'll do two sentences for you from each exercise. The next we are doing. Rest one you just need to complete yourself. That means you will be responsible for this all to take proper. See the first sentence of this exercise for I have written an interesting book, dash the problems of the teenagers. Now you see, there are the writer has already said us that we can use more than one choice, and that I also told you we can use more than one. This is going to be very helpful. I have written an interesting book on the problems of teenagers, or you can make it about the problems of teenagers. That means you have a choice to complete this. Next one is what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Means after thinking in the blank, you will use about. That's going to be very interesting. So you have enough choice to complete rest of the sentences. You all will complete yourselves. I'll just help you out to practice. Go to fifth exercise. Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. More than one choice is possible. Now you see it is for this. First sentence is I like to write dash an ink pen. अब वो इंक पेन के साथ लिखना पसंद करता है, तो के साथ के लिए आप लोग विद यूज करते हो. आई लाइक टू राइट विद एन इंक पेन, राइट. So here you will write with. In the first blank, your answer will be with. The next one is I like to write dash ink. Dash ink means in ink. I like to write in ink. Ink में लिखना पसंद करोगे. So this is what you need to understand. More than one choice is possible in certain cases, in certain sentences, but some are there in which you just need to put only one preposition, and that's very important. Right, everyone? So let's go to the next exercise. Two sentences were done for you this. Next sentences, you all will do it yourselves. See the next one. Now you have to do one thing, take the correct prepositions. You have both the options, and from those options, you just need to see. See the first sentence, there is a bus stop, dash. In the bracket, you have got on, at, by, and the next part of this, the end of the road. So what will you write? There is a bus stop at the end of the road. At will be the correct preposition here. So you will take at there, right? So the next one is we'll be shifting to our new house dash 2 weeks after until in. So I think everyone can guess in 2 weeks. So this will become we'll be shifting to our new house in 2 weeks. So see children, this is all about the chapter. Preposition is over. Next we'll do tomorrow. If any one of you has got any problem about anything or want to talk about any particular thing, just can raise your hand. I'll mute you to come forward and put forward your problem, and that will be solved out. So come on, raise your hand. Anyone who wants to just ask.